There's that chrysanthemum. I talked about that last stream. The size of the chrysanthemum shows the general power of the ship and the pride the Japanese Navy has in their ship, because the chrysanthemum is the symbol of the imperial family.
Onto the ship itself. The Musashi is Tier 9 Yamato, just stripped of its AA.
Yep.
That's it.
Pretty much. It does have an extra secondary battery on the other side, 155mm secondary battery, compared to the Yamato, so it's slightly different there in terms of secondaries anti-air, but you're right. I mean, it's a Yamato at Tier 9.
So it's like an A-hole.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Another point to note is Musashi has the standard 1.8 Sigma, Yamato has 2.1, so she's not as accurate.
Fair enough. All right, one of the Andrews responded and said probably the other Andrew, so there you go. Remember, you play clan battles at the moment? And clan battles should be done over in Europe, right, by now? Racing about. I used to love this song. So this is a ranked battle. There's a Georgia and Richelieu on your team. You're up against the Missouri, Baije, Massachusetts. I would say battleship-wise, they're pretty even. Cruiser-wise, Riga and Aegir. Aegir being Riga backwards, which is kind of funny. I'd give a slight advantage to the Riga simply because of radar, but I think you're about to negate that advantage right here. Yep, called it.
Another thing to note that Musashi, just like Yamato, has a really good torpedo belt.
Mm-hmm.
Its nose, however, if you hit a nose torpedo on the nose, you
Yeah.
get the maximum damage.
Gotcha. Nice citadel there. So this is general Musashi gameplay. You stay medium to long range, and you back up, and you just kind of point your face at the enemy and, you know, laugh. Chowder! All right, I will hydrate just for you, sir. I happen to have a mug full of water. For moments like these. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to dinner tonight. Pizza. Deep dish pizza. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know if there's anything else to comment on so far in the battle. I mean, your teammates are being a little aggressive. Looks like there's a Tier 8 Italian destroyer in here now. Varsity Blues soundtrack song. And there goes the Italian destroyer. So rip that person.
He probably got his money's worth, so it's okay.
Did he make pizza,
Missouri.
though?
At the Missouri beaches, he did not beach, unfortunately. You still got some good pens on him, though. Good use of heal. I'm sorry, Andrew, what were you saying about pizza?
Did the Italian DD make pizza, though?
Well, that's an important question to ask, right? Things we have to know. Oh, nice kill there with the Citadel hit. That's just dirty. That's just dirty, in my opinion. Now, I don't know this song quite well. I'm going to turn it down just a tad because it seems a little bit louder than some of the other songs have been. You got a kid and Kitakaze that might be problematic for you based off of where you are and where the enemy is. There's the kid. Kitakaze torpedoes the A gear. Even my Stream Raiders guys dancing to it.
So you need to be careful when turning to the side like that.
Yeah.
If it's a Smart Destroyer player, he will only shoot you to bait you into that turn.
In other words, he fired torpedoes off to the side, and he shot at you to get you to turn. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
If you knew what he was doing, you would have had 3 torpedoes into your side, and you don't want to test your torpedo belt that way.
So Baijay takes advantage of your turn, takes a good amount of damage off of you, and you can't really respond by the time you turn because you outturned your turrets there. Your Richelieu, though, is interesting. Look at how he's just charging in like this. There's the kid. Georgia, Richelieu, and you all have shots on the kid. This guy is going to get robocopped quickly. All right, now you fired. Keep turning your ship. Because I think you'd want to turn in more to get your ship more closer to the battle at this point, at this stage in the battle. So there's the turn. There you go. A little bit late on the turn, but that's okay.
I mean, he's so close to Richelieu, I wouldn't worry too much. I'd start looking at other targets, namely that Massachusetts.
Right. I like the decision to switch to the Massachusetts at this point. That's good. Baijay really isn't a threat, right? I mean, look how far back he is.
Bajay is not a threat. Massachusetts is the most immediate threat because he is running down Kitakaze.
So,
And the enemy Kitakaze also is running him down.
So at this point, would you have flipped your guns to the right and turned due north? Because I think that's what I would probably have done.
Yeah, it's tempting, but Musashi's turrets, they still rotate at 72 degree, sorry. They rotate at 72 seconds for 180 degrees. So
Right.
they take forever.
Right.
I
But-
would much rather kill the Massachusetts first.
So the reason I'm bringing that up is because you have time now while you're sitting there thinking, right? Like, that's your opportunity to make that kind of a turn. And then you've got your guns available to shoot to the Baijay to the right of you as well. Look at that, Gandalf. Your next winnings go to Seal. That's nice of you.
Did he win again somehow?
I don't know. Duckman, you get a gold watch. congratulations, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. After mass dropped off detection, I would have switched. I would have definitely switched my gun to the right.
yeah. So just like that, I mean, now it's 2 battleships and a destroyer versus 1 battleship, or 2 battleships total. This is hard. It's going to be hard. You can't get the shells over the island. That should kill the Massachusetts, but now you've got to deal with a Kitakaze. I don't want to deal with the Kitakaze and a Musashi. I don't know about you.
It is what it is.
If you're lucky, the Georgia will go get himself shot at instead.
Once I saw Baoje's shots in the air, I would have turned around.
Turned around, how so?
Turn left. Basically, get close to the island, turn around, and tell Kitakaze, hey, if you want the cap, you gotta charge me.
Okay. Because you're going to get B-cap, and then you're going to win on points regardless. So, like in chat right there, Andrew's saying, Georgia just had a C. There's no need to send Georgia to C. And better, in fact, just sending Georgia to C might very well throw this game, right? You're better off sitting and forcing them to come to you.
The safe play is to, yes,
What's up, Ruth?
just hold this cap, because if Kitakaze wants to come in, he has to he only has a few angles where he can come in.
Yep.
Baoje is also very far from the cap, so he is irrelevant for quite a while. And if he tries to make himself irrelevant, you're in Musashi.
And what's happening right now means that your Georgia is isolated. You're not able to help because you're looking at the Baije. So you have to hope that the Georgia doesn't succumb to Kitakaze torpedoes like, what, 2 others on your team have? So,
Yeah, you're fighting 2 1v1s instead of a 1v2.
correct.
So, yeah, if you're hoping your Georgia doesn't die to the Kitakaze right here, because all it takes is 1 good torp tube and you're saving your star.
Yep. Yep, exactly. Now, Georgia, I think, is playing this smart. He's behind the island there, so that's good. Hey, Mitch. You're welcome, dude. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. I hope you're enjoying the feedback and suggestions and all that good stuff. So, I mean, you're Musashi, right? So you're LOLpenning whatever the hell you want to LOLpen. That's good. It's just, it's taking time to get that kill. Georgia beached and he's reversing now. So he's being pretty smart about this, I'd say, right? Because he's not letting the Kitakaze get an easy torpedo angle on him. Still, I feel like it would have been better if you and the Georgia took up defensive positions behind B and waited for them to come instead of what you're seeing here. Because then the Georgia and you could be shooting down the Baije. Georgia is hitting him, though. There's the Kitakaze. He's going to torpedo. Georgia can hit speed boost and move forward. What's up, Evil Tree Sock? How you doing, sir? You got this. You got this. Come on. 1 more shell hit is all it's going to take. Punch him through the face. I'd aim farther to the right to penetrate the bow. And you penned it anyway. Keep backing up. The only way the Kitakaze is going to win now is if he can get on your side. And he can torpedo you. And he somehow gets on the side and torpedoes the Georgia. So I'd keep backing up here. You're home from work? There you go. Nice.
Yeah. Backing up means that Kitakaze has to get closer in order to torp you properly. And if he charges you, he has to do it through Georgia's secondaries.
That's right.
Like, you can still win by having having Georgia charge around, but I feel this is a unnecessary risk.
It absolutely is, yep. Also, if you're going to take this risk, I might use the heal now, just so that it's available again later, because you're probably going to need it if you're going to sit here like this.
Your main objective is to survive, so I would have just turned around.
Yep, I might pre-turn the turrets and start turning harder here.
Like, with the destroyer coming out at full speed, Musashi struggles to keep a lock on because of that slow turret traverse.
Yep.
So if Kitakaze were to come around and you don't get that shot off, you're gonna hope your secondaries detonate him.
Look at you typing at him. You're gonna save a star anyway. Just accept the loss. Kitakaze spotted. Okay, this is huge though. The Georgia spots the plane, or spots with the plane. So now that gives you the ability to be a little bit more relaxed because the Kita obviously isn't coming out for you. But this is another reason why using your heal earlier would have been a good idea. He's coming out full speed, so you might want to actually start actually stop by now, so that you can move forward as soon as you get detected. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Bye. You've got Yamamoto, and that was your 5th kill. You dirty, dirty clubber, you.